What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a trap that I found out of the Scandinavian Defense for black. Um, Overall, this is not one of my favorite openings, but as people were playing against me, I decided to look into it, and I found a neat little trap. Now, I assume it's been discovered before, but a quick search of the internet, I couldn't find anything, so I decided to share it with you guys. So sorry if you guys figured it out or know about it, but as far as I know, no one else has at least made a video on it. So we'll jump right in. Scandinavian defense consists of e4, then d5. Black is immediately challenging white's control of the center. Now it's going to start off in the main line as e takes on d5 and queen takes on d5. Now, continuing with the main line, you have knight to c3, which is going to kick the queen out of this d5 square. Now, there are three common moves that are played. The main line is queen to a5. Another possibility is queen to d6, which has become more popular as of late. And, of course, there's queen to d8, which is not recommended but is played sometimes. We're going to do none of these things, and we're actually going to play queen to e6, check. Now, there are two other ways to deliver check here. First, there is queen to e4, which obviously doesn't work because of knight capturing. And there's also queen to e5, but later on we'll see why this doesn't work. So you must play queen to e6, check, and majority of the time they're going to block with the bishop. Usually they won't block with a knight because that will block in their bishop and queen, hindering development, and that'll allow black to develop quickly. And with the queen already in a pretty nice position, white's gonna have some trouble. Now if they block with the queen, you can simply capture queen, exchange, develop a knight, develop, and then each player can castle, and it's about even. Or if you would not like to trade queens, you could play something else. There isn't really anything too great, so maybe just queen d6, as is one of the main lines in the actual Scandinavian. But usually they're going to block with the bishop. And once they do that, we're going to play a simple development move, and really it's also somewhat of a waiting move, as we'll see. So after knight to c6, the main line would continue as knight to f3, looking to castle, and that's what most people would play. If not, I don't know, let's say b2, looking to fianchetto that bishop, you can just develop yourself until they play that knight, and then knight will be played out eventually, definitely. It's just a matter of time, and usually it will occur in this position. So after we play knight c6, knight f3 will usually be played, in which case we're going to bring our queen to g6. Now, let's go back a second. We decided that queen could not come to e5 and had to check on e6, and this is why. As now we have our queen g6. If our queen was on on e5, then our move to the g file would also be on g5, and this would just be attacked by the knight, so it wouldn't work. So once you have this, white will almost always castle, and now black has a very nice move, and that is going to be bishop coming to h3, and this is forcing white to block what is looking to be a checkmate in one with queen g2. Now there are three ways to prevent checkmate in one here. The first one being simply g3, and then in that case we would play bishop takes rook, winning for black. The other way, or one of the other ways, is knight to h4, and right here we would simply play queen g5, attacking the knight. Knight can't move because it would be checkmate, and this doesn't look very good. Obviously, you can't defend with g3 because of bishop takes rook, and possibly you might see something like uh, d3 attacking queen. So if queen takes, pawn takes, but then queen takes pawn, and black is underdeveloped. As I want to go fianchetto this bishop, we can play knight f6, fianchetto, castling queenside, and black has a nice attack going. And the other main way, which is probably the best, is to play knight to e1. In this situation, we could develop a knight. Maybe the king moves over to allow capture of the bishop, and if bishop falls back, attacking this c2 square, adding pressure. Obviously, there are two defenders, but there will be more pressure added with something like knight b4, looking to trap the queen. You could play, you might see white play d3, and then after castling, look at the position. Black is very developed. They have a very strong attack going on the king side. King is not very safe for white. White is not very developed. So even if they find the best solution, which is knight to e1, in this position, then they're still going to be very behind, and black should have a good game. And also, from your first glance, that move is hard to find, so especially if you're playing a lower rated player, you could have an easy chance at a checkmate in one. So overall, even if this isn't a guaranteed victory, it should look fairly nice for black, and they should have a good game, better development, king safety, attacking lines, and overall they should be in a winning position. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something, and I'll see you guys next time.